go right to the severe thunderstorm warning right now. That still is going to be last for the next 15 minutes or so. Includes Estill, Jackson, Lee, Owsley, and Powell counties. This storm may be producing 70-mile-per-hour winds and ping pong ball size hail. That is a very strong storm. Kind of looking at some of the velocity signatures here, we certainly have gusty winds that are associated with this back towards parts of Madison County. You got Estill County here, these bright green colors really indicating those gusty winds just south of Irvin, where we're seeing some of the most intense parts of this storm. So kind of just timing this out, this storm continues to push to the east. Some of the spots that will get in on the intense part of this thunderstorm next include Alcorn at 10:15, 10:24, Allen Ball 10:37, Fixer 10:51, Beattyville, and 10:57 at Campton. So this continues to push to the east. I think it is weakening a little bit, but it certainly still is a very intense thunderstorm right now, and we just have a ton of other storms out there. Not severe, but still really packing a punch. I mean, Rockcastle County is just getting downpoured on right now, and lightning as well. Mount Vernon, you got Lincoln County, you got Casey County, Liberty getting into some storms. You got Northern Pulaski County getting on some intense rain. Danville now starting to get some rain, also towards Garrett County as well. Zooming out overall, that cold front continues to cross as I speak, and that has just fired up those showers and storms after we had a really warm day today. So overall, this is going to be a pretty active scene as we go through the next couple hours. We still do have that severe thunderstorm watch out until 1 a.m. This is south and east of Lexington that we have this watch. Includes Richmond, includes Somerset, London, Rockcastle County, Hazard, Breathitt County, Owsley County, Lee County, Jackson County, down towards Corbin into Knox County. That's until 1 a.m. Lexington, Danville, Frankfort, Moorhead, some of the spots not included in the watch. Doesn't mean we can't see severe activity in those places, but yeah, where you're under the watch, that's where you're going to see the most intense storms. Still got this flash flood warning for parts of Fleming and Bath County. This runs through 6 a.m. as we're still seeing some pretty good rainfall right now over the last 6 hours. Rainfall radar has estimated rainfall of 2 to 4 inches across areas including Fleming County and Bath County towards the Sharpsburg area, not too far from Flemingsburg, Hillsborough. So just be mindful of that. There are some high water concerns as we go through this morning, and rain continues to come down a pretty good clip. Got some pretty intense rain into Moorhead right now, also towards Frenchburg, Bath County, down into Powell County towards Campton as well. Seeing some really good rainfall right now. It's a little bit lighter as you head to the west, but still coming down a pretty steady clip in Winchester, Richmond area right now, and also down into parts of Jackson County towards Clay County. Had Laurel County getting some pretty good rainfall right now. Lincoln County over towards Somerset's getting some rain through this evening as temperatures will fall through the 30s. We'll get to about freezing by the time we hit 11 o'clock tonight, as again we're going to see that precipitation change over to all snow showers by midnight pretty much. Look at tomorrow's forecast. It's going to be a winter day in November as we're going to have more snow showers out there. Cold day. Starting out mid-20s, wind chills in the teens, not even getting above freezing into the afternoon. As, yeah, we'll see more potent snow showers show up, and that's when you start to see those light accumulations also show up. First alert weather day continues through tomorrow. Again, the rain changing to snow tonight, snow showers Monday. Snow, some accumulations are likely. Going to be light, mainly on grassy elevated surfaces, but yeah, we're going to have a little bit of accumulation with this. Wind chills are going to be into the teens as well. And you can see on our future radar, watch what happens as we get later into this evening, into the overnight. You start seeing more of that white and blue that shows up. That's the snow showers. And you can see by tomorrow afternoon, we may see a steady flow of it. So especially as we go into the middle parts of next week. But this is my last live shot of the night. I've been out in 2 winter storms in the last 5 days. I'm going to have some fun. In Lexington, I'm at Beddoes, WKYT. Rain continuing to push to the east as we go through the next couple hours. Generally going to be in eastern Kentucky here as we get into the rest of the morning, and then as we start to get through the later morning hours into the early afternoon, it starts to settle down a little bit. You can see a little bit more of that scattered activity that tries to show up into the afternoon, but certainly not as widespread as what we're seeing out there right now. And then we move into tonight and we start to see things completely clear out across our area. Should be a pretty good Friday across our region. Temperatures climbing back up into the mid to upper 70s. We're also going to see perhaps a couple showers try and form, especially into eastern Kentucky as we get into Friday night. But a lot of us, I think, will still end up staying dry for tomorrow. Look at that 10-day forecast across our area, and again, that first slow weather day continues for today. Got a shower or two that comes in still for Friday, and then as we go into this weekend, slight shower chances again focused in eastern Kentucky. That continues into early next week, and then you got 80 degrees as we get into Tuesday and Wednesday. It's the middle of October, which means leaves are starting to really change color, but that color change is kind of lacking even where I am at the Red River Gorge. So what gives? How are things looking at this point?
Not great.
Carrie Spry is a UK horticulture extension agent for Clark County. She says the lack of rain in August really was the deciding factor on how things are going to turn out this year.
We had some more rain in August. It would have set us up better, but trees stop doing photosynthesis during a drought, so therefore there's less sugars that make more of the colors.
Spry says the color change is not behind schedule. It's just not going to be a vibrant change like we can tend to see.
And the leaves already start shutting down and stuff, and it causes early leaf drop for many trees, and so they never get the chance to actually show their colors, change to colors, because they drop out of stress.
The weather at this point isn't going to change how this year's fall colors play out.
The bet has already been made, per se. You know, the cards we have been dealt are probably going to be less color, less brilliant color, and things like that.
In Kentucky, fall color change generally happens first in the east with the mountains and last for western Kentucky. Peak fall colors take about 1 to 2 weeks to work out across the state. So when can we expect peak color?
I would lean towards maybe a week from now, 2 weeks from now. So end of October.
For WKYT, I'm Ben Beddoes.